Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Seats and a huge picture of Victor are set up external the Kyriakis tomb. Alone, Alex converses with Victor's photograph about areas of strength for how and Maggie love was. Chelsea shows up and formally meets her cousin. She regrets not making additional London visits to see her grandfather. Brady is contacted by Theresa to inquire if he would like the family to attend Victor's funeral together. He informs her that while Sean and Belle are co-parents, they are not related in any way. Subsequent to hanging up, Beauty inquires as to whether Brady would consider rejoining with Theresa. Brady maintains that Kristen taught him that some women cannot be saved. Sean is shocked that he is contrasting the two. Brady is aware that Theresa has not yet reached Kristen's level of genius and treachery. However, give her some time. Outside the mausoleum, Theresa shows up. She embraces Chelsea, who swoons over the online images of Tate. Chelsea presents her cousins from inverse sides of her genealogy. Therefore, we are not related, Alex says flirtatiously. Absolutely not, Theresa replies in a coy manner. Chelsea takes off to find Maggie, passing on Theresa and Alex to get comfortable. Theresa explains that she wants to see Brady again, but he doesn't want anything to do with her. Brady's playing hard to get, the old Alex would tell her, and she should pursue him. However, the enhanced him would tell her that no isn't a perhaps and she ought to ease off. Theresa prefers the previous him. Despite getting into a lot of trouble, Alex claims he was a lot of fun. It just so happens that Theresa enjoys any kind of trouble. At the pub, Philip approaches Kate. She rants about how she tried to save him from being imprisoned, but he was too busy with other things to come see her sooner. She hears from Philip that Brady agreed not to file charges and that he saw Lucas in Statesville. He was with Chloe as well. Kate expects he's still enamored with her. Philip answers that it doesn't make any difference since she's with his blockhead cousin. Kate says this discussion isn't over as they leave for the memorial service. Sunny meets Justin and Bonnie in the Kyriakis parlor to toast Victor. Xander strolls in. Observing Uncle Victor's destruction, right? He says, I'm all in. Sunny yells that they are not commemorating Victor's passing, but rather toasting his memory. Sunny launches into a tirade about how happy he is that Sarah is having Rex's child instead of his own after Xander's glib response. False, Bonnie unobtrusively exclaims. She defends Xander to cover. Sunny launches into yet another tirade about how awful Xander is as a result. At the point when Xander tosses his pulverize on Leo and was conning right in front of Sunny, Justin splits them up. In her room, Maggie takes a gander at Victor's photograph, considering the way that she'll at any point bid farewell. Sarah enters, regretting Melissa's absence. Maggie relates that she spoke with Melanie, Nathan, and her earlier today. Maggie knows sooner or later she'll be thankful for all the time she had with Victor, yet at this moment, all she feels is yearning, wanting to feel his embrace, see his smile, and hear his voice. She is reassured by Sarah that she is never alone. Maggie informs Sarah that it is not too late to tell Xander the truth before they head downstairs. Sarah insists that it will not be beneficial. They are interrupted by Chelsea's presence. Sarah receives a message informing her that the service will soon begin after Maggie embraces her and introduces her to her. Maggie wants a moment, so Sarah and Chelsea leave. She weeps as she looks at her wedding picture. In the square, Rex and Chloe come face to face. He wants her to enjoy all that life has to offer on her commitment, because it keeps Xander away from Sarah and the child she is carrying. She is certain he does. Rex demands he's truly glad for her, because she was aware that Sarah's engagement would have failed before it even started. Chloe admits that she was terrified to learn that she was pregnant. Rex concedes that the fact that she is with Xander enhances their relationship. Chloe tells him she's glad he got the help he needed when he asks about Philip. They might once more become friends. Sean and Belle catch a glimpse of Chelsea as the family gathers outside the mausoleum. Chelsea tells them about her and Max's son Isaac, and how Sierra was unable to fly so late in her pregnancy. After that, she visits her grandmother Kate. Victor requested an informal service, so Justin addresses everyone and invites anyone who wishes to speak. Chelsea is first. In spite of Beau and Victor's stressed relationship, she generally felt adored by her granddad. Sunny then discusses how Maggie persuaded Victor to prioritize his family and how Isabella was the first to break Victor's cold heart. Justin comes back to remember Victor's distinctive method of interfering. Be that as it may, he realizes he did it since Victor cherished him profoundly. He says Victor would lay down his life for the people he loved, and his voice breaks. "I'll miss that intrusion. Vic, my dear uncle, will be missed. Presently and for eternity." At the point when it's Xander's move, he shares how he and Victor were cut from a comparable fabric. Victor had a fierce love for Maggie and fought to make sure his children had the best lives possible. If God ever bestows him with children, he intends to follow in Uncle Vic's footsteps. Rex gives Sarah a reassuring nod as she gives her an emotional glance back at him. Philip mentions that he is Victor's only child who actually raised him. He recalls Victor's rare expressions of pride and his frequent expressions of disappointment. Philip hopes Victor can see that he is still striving to be a lovable man. As Philip cries, Belle comes up to console him. Chloe breaks down and Sean scowls. Victor is Brady's bright, shining sun. A significant number of them, similar to Icarus, flew excessively close and got singed. In any case, it generally showed them a thing or two. That trait will be missed by him. "Now, my grandfather, rest, until we once more fly together." Belle asks Sean if he wants to say anything while they are seated. Sean says there's no point, brooding. Justin reads a poem by Alfred, Lord Tennyson, to conclude the presentation. A montage of Victor with his children and loved ones plays as he does. Later in the square, as Brady and Alex sit tight for takeout, they run into Theresa. Alex steps in when Brady is being mean to her. A thankful Theresa welcomes Alex to supper this end of the week since she's keeping close by Salem. Belle and Chelsea say goodbye outside the pub. Sean sneaks a drink while packing food for his sister inside. Sarah's water breaks, and there are only Rex, Xander, and Chloe left at the service. Kate tells Maggie that she brought out the best in Victor while she is with Philip, Justin, and Bonnie in the mansion. She was the most suitable of all the women in his life. When Vivian suddenly appears in the doorway, she declares, "That is most certainly a matter of opinion." Days of Our Lives next episode, John discovers something shocking when Sarah gives birth. Days of Our Lives presently solely airs on Peacock. Subscribe to Peacock to ensure you never miss an episode. Please be aware that clicking on a link in this story may result in a small commission for us if you make a purchase. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.